Hello, everybody. This is Mike, and today we're just gonna talk about the Steve Ditko era Spider-Man suit. This is something that I've been thinking about for a while, and especially now because I've actually been getting a lot of Spider-Man suits done recently. I might do a video on those. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not like a professional or like consistent uploader or anything, so this is just thoughts that I have day to day sometimes. So specifically with Spider-Man now, as we all know, with Amazing Fantasy 15, the suit is red and black, and then after that goes to red and blue. But what people don't talk about is the suit in between. And what I mean by that is here. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 1. This is like probably my most prized possession in my comic book collection. Not my favorite, but definitely most prized. So yeah, perfect. So like as you see, like yeah, at this point it's definitely meant to be red and black with the blue spider in the back, which honestly just looks really cool. Definitely an underrated design. I don't know, I like it. Though I definitely prefer the classic red and blue that comes later on. So, issue 1. And with all the issues, you'll see he's just red and blue. But inside the comic, right here, it's more red and like a bluish purple. Now, I don't know if it's just because of like the restoration, the color restoration of these first few issues, or if this is just, what it was actually like when it first came out, and then eventually they just went with a straight blue, even though the covers of all these is just red and blue. I don't know. It's something that I noticed when I first started reading Spider-Man, and what I eventually want to do, because I haven't started on the John Romita Sr. run yet, because I'm holding out for a new reprint of the Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 2, and yeah, I know it's gonna happen eventually, but hopefully sooner than later. I'm really holding out for that. But yeah, before I got the Omnibus, I actually got the Epic Collection Volume 1. I gave it away after I bought this, but even then, like, I noticed, like, why is his suit red and purple? And this goes on, as you see, it's still there. And nobody talks about this. It's just something that I've noticed that nobody mentions. This is, I believe, issue 3, Doc Ock's first appearance. Still red and purple. Still red and purple. And this is the thing, like, these colors stood out to me so much that when I think of Steve Ditko's Spider-Man, this is the color scheme that I actually think of. Which, I don't know. I think it's cool. And so, is this the... Yeah, this is... Yeah, I'm going to use this as a thumbnail. Yeah, this is the image that I think of when I think Steve Ditko Spider-Man. Like, literally, this actual picture. Yeah. This is probably my favorite illustration of Spider-Man in the Ditko era. So good. But, yeah, and as you see in the covers, it's red and blue. So, I don't know. And this is issue 4. Is it still like this? Yes. Still. Spider-Man 3. Anyway. Yeah. And it's not bad. I love it. It still looks nice. And another thing, too. Maybe, and I'm not saying whether I'm right or wrong. I don't know. But I remember there was a painting. I might pop it up in post, but there's a painting by Alex Ross where the suit, I don't know if it's specifically based on like Spider-Man's early career as a hero, but it's definitely, the blues definitely look more like purplish in this painting right here. And then later on, or not later on, I don't know like the time frame of when he painted these, but in other illustrations and paintings and stuff, you see Spider-Man looks more red and blue instead of red and purple. But yeah, if I were to get like a Steve Ditko Spider-Man suit, like custom made, I would definitely want to go with like this purplish hue. Maybe get like 2 suits and have like one be the purple and one be the blue. And let's see, again, classic red and blue on the actual covers. Still there. Issue 5, red and blue on the cover. And do we, oh, right here, this is where it starts, I think, where it's just red and blue for the rest of the run. Let me see. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just something that I've just noticed. So, like, issues 1 through 4. 1 through 4, he has this purplish hue on the blue sections of his suit. And then it goes to the classic red and blue. Nobody talks about that. It's always red and black with the blue back spider to just classic red and blue. That's like always the discussions, but nobody talks about the purple. I don't know, just something that I wanted to bring attention to. I think it's cool. Spider-Man's cool. Who doesn't love Spider-Man? But yeah. That's it. Have a good day, guys.